Welcome back to our Midwest Family Farm. Leroy and Shar here. We're going to be doing some farming for you. All right, let's get started. I'm going to be cutting in a new field. If you look over there at our budget, we don't have a lot of money and thought we needed some more farmland. So I'm going to come over here and get my big Challenger. Yep, there's Shar's pretty case. Let's grab this Challenger right here. Let's go right up the steps into the cab. Now you'll see I got a great big plow. All right, now we're gonna go. Let's see, which way did I gotta go, baby? Uh-oh, I forgot where to go.
Around the corner.
Oh, oh. Okay, that's something. You gotta be careful when you got one of them big heavy plows on these Challengers and get crossways. The tracks are pretty slidable crossways. So, all right, let's go over here. Our field is going to be right up here in the upper right-hand corner of our map where we took that big mountain out through a glacial eruption. Let's line up our plow. Let's see. We're going to activate it to create a new field. And then we're going to set it down. Right there we go. Aha! Look at that. Now using our compass, we're going to try to draw straight lines with this as we cut ourselves a new field here. Now because we're cutting this new field, we won't have to buy it. We can just farm it. Look at the dust fly, big old, oh, you know you can hear that. Hear that Challenger purr. Ain't nothing like a big cat. Got a pretty purr when it's pulling hard.
I have to agree with you on that one.
Okay. Now the tricky part to the cutting in a new field with a plow like this, we can keep the one edge pretty straight, of course. What? Water? Oh, from when I was modifying the map, I must have got the map floor a little bit low. It must be below the water table in the map. Okay, well let's turn around here. Now you'll see this edge of the field where we're cutting into. We have a hard time cutting that straight, so we're going to have to clean that up here towards the end of the field. All right, I'll be showing you that later when we're closer to the end here when we get done with this field. For right now, let's buzz across and see what our JCB's doing. Oh, here we got our JCB. Now this is our other cut field that we cut. This is just above the campground, up just over the ridge there to our right, and down the little hills, the campground, and a lake down there. We like to go down there and do some fishing once in a while, but for right now, we're going to put some, looks like we're putting some wheat in here with our colorable, this is a colorable horse cedar, and we had it colored yellow to match our JCB. It was a dealership special. We got to buy the two of them at a discount price with a matched color scheme. Yeah, dealer Bob down there, he's a heck of a nice guy. We like to work with him. Okay, careful there. Don't knock the trees out with this thing. Now, all right, set up our drill, and here we go. Now we kind of we can keep our lines straight by watching our compass. That's how we keep our lines straight. So, if you were wondering how we do that, and then, oh look, is that a truck I see off in the distance? Stag-up truck drivers anyways. Aha! Here we are back in our Challenger. This has the, you'll notice right at the bottom there, our 3-point hitch. This has the self-correcting 3-point hitch. It maintains a constant level as we're pulling, and it generally regulates itself against the pull and the tractor. Keeps our plows at the exact right height as we're pulling them through the ground here. Wow, look at it turn that sod. Boy, it just cuts through there. I would like to say it cuts like butter, but look at how hard it's pulling. Oh boy, you can hear that tractor working, can't you? Of course, we got, this is a newer Challenger. We got the California Clean Idle program on this tractor. We got we give off almost zero emissions. It's a very low emissions tractor. This is a very good thing. It's a very good thing. As farmers, we're always concerned about the ground and the land. All right, let's line up our next cut here. Are we lined up? Are we lined up? Let's check that out. Let's pull it up just a little bit right there. Now you see how jagged the end of that field's looking right there, but that's okay. Like I said earlier, we're going to clean that up later. Okay, and here we are back. Our JCB. How's our field doing? There's that truck I was telling you about. We're keeping our line straight. That counts for something. Somehow in the editor, I didn't do a very good job of keeping these fields level. In fact, I got quite a bit of slope in these fields. They're quite rolling. We do get a little bit of soil loss right there to the right of where we're at when it rains. You'll see that's kind of the low spot in the field. We do get a little bit of wash right there. We might have to get a dump truck over here and build some of that soil up later. Might do that next year. Alright, and here we are back in our plow. This should be pass 3. 20 bottoms. Whoa. Whoa, we're in that water already. Oh, must be a low spot right there. That's just kind of swampy. Kind of swampy, but only during the wet season. It's kind of the dry season now. As you can see, we're not pulling any mud here. Just good old clean, dry, damp dirt. Just the way you like it. Watch that sod roll. See that sod roll? Or do you see just the dust flying? Yeah, that's pretty much what I see too. Here we are. Again, that deep spot. I totally blame the map editor for this. Yes. Oh wait, that would be me. Let's line this up. Nice and easy, nice and easy. There it is. There it is. Here we go. This Challenger goes down through the field with this plow pretty good. And here we are back, checking on our wheat. Our JCB's doing pretty good. This is a pretty economical tractor, this little JCB. You'd be surprised. And quite powerful for the size of tractor it is. This is one of those mini powerhouses that you hear about all the time. It's a smaller tractor, but we got a really big motor in it. Yeah, it was ordered that way. We ordered it that way. We told them. We wanted a little tractor with a lot of punch. And then he gave us a bowl, and we said, not that kind of punch. That was, anyway. We are doing, you might have noticed, this is some no-till drilling that we're doing here. We're just drilling right through the stubble that we left in the field. And here we are back to our plow. How's that Challenger doing? Looks like we're getting some nice plow work done. Now, I'm thinking that we're going to have to do some finish work on this field before we actually try to drill it. You wouldn't want to drill through a plow furrow, at least not this kind of plow furrow. Still some pretty big lumps of sod that need to be worked loose. So let's line this up. Here we go. Looks like a pretty good line that we've got. Oh, don't you love to feel that kitty rumble as she purrs? As some of you know, I'm an over-the-road truck driver. My semi-truck is a Detroit, but I used to drive a Cat. And then, as I was talking about that no-till drilling, the no-till drilling, we're drilling right over the sod in the stubble of last year's wheat crop. Now, the asset to the no-till drilling like this is by leaving that stubble on the ground, it helps the ground to retain moisture, which helps to protect our seed and gives us a better germination rate. Gives us a stronger crop. Generally, after we combine this, we do like to mow it to keep our stubble short so it doesn't ball up or bind up in our seeder. It's just a little something I remember we should do once in a while. Anyways, so I think we need to work on that other field. I'm going to use the big case here, and I'm going to use this big John Deere Edge disc. And I'm going to head out to that new field that we're plowing. I'm going to take it out there. And I think what we'll do is use this disc to bust up them plow furrows. And that should smooth out that field and condition it real nicely so that we can pull our seeder through that. Now, my son Morgan says that my videos are boring. I certainly hope that you guys don't think so. And if you do, you're welcome to leave a comment below and offer any suggestions. All right, let's get out here and get our seeder set up. Get our disc set up. You didn't see that. Here. Let's finish getting this plow. Let's work on getting this plowing done. How's our case doing? Did we leave a skip? No, you didn't see that? No, I'm sure you didn't. Okay, now you'll notice when I get to the end of the row here that I turn the plow over. And that's because whenever we're plowing, we always want to keep the furrow dirt rolling in the same direction. That's important when you're plowing, is to keep that furrow rolling in the same direction. That's why we turn our plow over. You'll notice there, if we're looking at our shoes, you can see which way the dirt gets turned as it gets plowed. And oops, excuse me, sorry about that. Okay, so let's go get that disc set up. Let's buzz over there. All right, here we are going to set up the disc. We're in the big black case. If you guys remember, this case has that custom engine. It's that big Marine Detroit engine that we got in this case. It's got 1,000 horsepower. This engine was salvaged from a tugboat. Alright, check that out. Isn't that disc doing a nice job? This case can pull it pretty quick with that big Detroit engine in it. It does look kind of funny when you look at our map down there on the lower left-hand side. That it looks like we're in a big stone rock field. But don't worry, the rock has been removed. And we have this very luscious dirt underneath. You can tell that this tractor has a plow script in it. You see that front end bounces through the furrows. Uh-oh, let's get this lined up. Careful, careful. Boy, erratic driving like that, lucky we didn't break the hitch. Okay. We'll be making a few passes like this. See how nice that is finishing up that field. Nice and smooth. Well worked up. Now that does not look like it's fertilized at this point. I should probably bring a sprayer over. My goodness, for as fat and balloony as those tires are, it sure does a lot of bouncing, don't it? With those big ag tires on there. Maybe it's rocky soil. Now I'm getting worried. Do you think it's the rockiness of the soil? Well, there was a big giant boulder on top of it once. We used some major excavation and drilled a bunch of holes and exploded a lot of dynamite to blow that rock out of the way. I'm thinking this must be some rocky soil. It's a wonder somebody hasn't figured out how to build a rock picker and we can harvest rocks out of these fields. I'm sure that there's a modder that's working on that project right now. If you have fields like the ones I've grown up around, you know, rock harvesting should be very profitable. We had lots and lots of them in our fields. Morgan probably wishes that rock harvesting was profitable. That's all he's got in his field is rocks. So many rocks he barely grows weeds. All right, now let's go finish up this plowing. I know you're probably thinking, hey, wait a minute. That looked like the plowing was finished. Well, I might have put this into an editor so it looked a little bit more entertaining. So if it isn't entertaining, you're welcome to make the comment below. I'm hoping that it is. Hoping that you're enjoying what we're doing here. We're gonna taper that a little bit there at the end there. So that's why I didn't leave that exactly lined up, because I'm afraid I'm going to be running into that road, and I want to leave a little bit of a leave strip. It's kind of fun to do this from the in-cab view. I do a lot of farming from the in-cab view, it seems. Especially on some of the equipment. It's easier to do than on others. I do have a pet peeve. I'm gonna tell you guys about that pet peeve in another video, but I have got a pet peeve. So upcoming pet peeve video will be released soon. And maybe a few of you share my pet peeve. Or maybe you think I'm completely being petty, which is possible. I'm not going to disagree. Okay. Let's get this line back up. See if we can do this from in the cab. Watch this. There it is. There it is. Okay. How's that doing? How's that doing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're getting a little close to our furrows there. I think this Challenger is plow scripted too. It just fell into the furrow. I didn't think tracks were supposed to do that. Oh, come on, that's just funny. That's just funny. Now we are going to want this to have a nice and smooth. So we're going to bust up that sod. Here we go. Getting that sod all worked up. Better be glad for air ride seats in these tractors, right? Look at how bouncy that thing is. I mean, that makes your kid that makes a 10-year-old on a trampoline look mild, like he's taking a nap. This is how farmers stay thin, right here, all this exercise. Oh, check out my hood ornament. That was pretty cool. we're gonna drag this through here just a little ways. This is gonna kind of smooth out the edge of where we were plowing. We'll have to turn this around. Here we go. We'll turn it around. Now, careful. Yeah, now we can smooth this out nice and neat by dragging it crossways to the end here. Just don't want to make it too wide. Okay, here we go. See how that makes it nice and smooth cut there across the end? Alright. Then for our case, make it a nice, busting up that sod, smoothing out them furrows. I think we should go get that seeder here in just a minute. I think I got a seeder somewhere. We're going to put some seed into this. Let's see, what should we seed over here? We need something that'll help us make some money. If you've noticed, we've been losing money up here. Not that that's not, normal for a farmer. I don't know a farmer yet that hasn't lost money. Okay. Let's bring our seeder in. We'll start the seeder up here at the north end of the field, where we've already smoothed it out with the disc. And let's set it up. I think I'm going to go ahead and just leave it wheat. And maybe we'll change it. No. Are we going to change it to barley? Yeah, let's change it to barley. Now let's put barley in across this field. We'd leave it wheat, but we're planting kind of late in the season, so barley's got a shorter growing time, so we can get away with planting barley in it now. So we're going to do that. That sounds good. Looks like we left us a nice leaf strip. Here we go. That disc is doing a really nice job. Look how smooth it's made our field. You'd almost think we drug a harrow over this. You know what we should totally be doing? We should be marking our rows. I'm pretty sure the row markers work on this seeder. Let's go ahead and do that. I think I'm going to spin around here and we're going to set up our row marker. Well, got a lot of overlap, but that's thanks to smart seeding technology that we have on this seeder. We don't have to worry about overlap seeding because we can shut each nozzle off independently. I had to adjust the nozzle on my seeder there. It didn't want to shut off when it was supposed to. There's my row marker. All right. Turn this around here. Let's see if we can line up on that row marker. Should does it line it up with the wheel? That don't look right. That don't look right. No. Must be center of the hood. We have to line it up. Okay, center of the hood. We're doing it in cab view. I guess that row marker will be real handy in cab because it lines up with the center of the hood. Notice this JCB has tinted windows, also has air conditioning. It's pretty nice on a hot day. We're sitting here, filter our air, condition it nice and cold. Enjoy this tinted windows. It's like a pimp ride, these tinted windows. Look how dark it is. Turn this now. We see how we got our lane mark right there in the middle of the hood? Set that lane marker out there. There we go. We've got our smart seater technology come up on the screen. You see it right there to our right. That's our smart seater. It's pretty funny, actually. I think that's the same screen no matter what we're hooked up to, but we're going to call that our smart seater screen. All them little buttons, those are overrides for each little seat chute. Right. Now, while this seeder is capable of no-till drilling, like you've seen in our last field, this field, because of the sod layer, had to be tilled. So we shouldn't have any belt bind-up problems in our seeder shanks on this field, because it's all worked up nice and loose. See how lining up on that lane marker that we've got makes it nice and easy. Makes it real easy to stay centered, maximize our seeder. So we're going to finish seeding out this field with barley. Hopefully we'll get a chance to come back and get some harvesting done. Make ourselves a little money. We can sell some of this. I do hope that you've had a chance to enjoy our video. I hope that you've left a comment making any suggestions you would like. Alright, as you know, this is Char's Farm Channel. I just get to help out on the weekends when I have a chance to get down here. I do drive the truck all week. And Char doesn't get to work on this channel as much as she'd like, because she does do her nail channel. And she enjoys her nail art. We're having a lot of fun with that. Anyways, so it was great of you to stop by and watch our video. We do enjoy your comments below, and we would appreciate any suggestions that you might have. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.